Hey guys, John here from LearningGuitarNow.com, and in this lesson I want to show you how to play a beginner style blues solo in the key of G. For this lesson we'll utilize an improvising concept that is a great exercise that you can practice to get better at switching between major and minor. In this exercise we'll first start off with the minor pentatonic scale for the first bar and then keep switching back and forth. So for bar 2, we would then play major, bar 3, minor, and then keep repeating for the entire 12 bars. You'll notice that both minor and major can work over any chord in a dominant 7th bass 12-bar blues. To get the tone for the lesson, I'm using my Andrew Spectraverb 40 and an Ibanez Tube Screamer. We'll go ahead and take a look at the first few licks for free, and if you would like to gain access to the full lesson, the interactive tab and backing track, check out the All Access Pass. Okay, let's go ahead and start the lesson. Okay, now I'm going to break this solo down for you into 12 separate licks. We're going to do a lick for each bar. This is in the key of G, and lick 1 sounds like this. So that is lick number 1, and we're starting with the minor pentatonic. Like I mentioned previously, we're going to switch back and forth between minor, then major. So for lick 1, the first starting lick, this is minor pentatonic scale, using the first position minor pentatonic scale. Pretty basic lick. What we're doing is bending 5th fret right here on the G string, striking it once, but bending it twice. Then on the 6th count, we're going to play this phrase. Really easy lick. You just got to be able to play something like that over a slow blues using the first position minor pentatonic scale. One thing to take note of is that we're only bending that 5th fret. Well, the first time we're going to bend it up 2 frets, the 7th fret pitch. Not vibratoing it, and then just striking 3 to 5, and then I'm going to bend it just slightly, actually giving us the blues scale sound. So 6th fret sound. A lot of times when playing these blues phrases like that, just bending that 5th fret in this first position minor pentatonic, giving us a blues, that flat 5 sound. It's just a classic blues move. Sounds great. And then a lot of times it's great to bend that 3rd fret just slightly. Gives it the attitude of that major 3rd and minor 3rd. That's kind of the essence of the blues to me. Okay, so that is lick number 1. Okay, lick 2 sounds like this. Okay, so lick 2, now we're moving to major pentatonic. And keep in mind when we're moving back and forth between minor pentatonic to major pentatonic or the major scale, we're staying in that key. So everything is either going to be G minor pentatonic or G major pentatonic or G major scale. That's the formula that I'm following for this. So for lick 2, we're still on the 1 chord, the G chord. And so I'm just moving to the B.B. King position, which is, major pentatonics right there in that B.B. King position. So numerous ways to think about this. And what I'm doing is just waiting on the first count, 1. And then on the second beat, I'm striking it, hitting 10th fret on the B string here, 3rd finger, bending it 3 times, only striking it once. And then just doing this release, pull down, release to 8, and then 9, and then hitting 8th fret on the B string, adding vibrato. And that's it. Pretty simple, basic lick, utilizing the major pentatonic scale. Okay, so that is it for lick 2. Okay, lick 3 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick 3, we're moving back to the minor pentatonic scale, following the formula I've talked about. So this is bar 3, once again, different lick for each bar. So minor pentatonic, this thing, we've moved back to the first position minor pentatonic scale. So for this lick, I'm just going to rake and then bend that 6th fret slightly on the high E string right here with your 3rd finger. And we're bending it almost to 1 fret up, not quite. Now again, it's that minor 3rd, major 3rd sound, essence of the blues that I talked about earlier. Now, bar your 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the high E and the B. I like to use the upstroke, downstroke, 3rd fret on the E, B. Now slide in 6 to 8. Vibrato, 6. Actually, we've moved into the 2nd position minor pentatonic when you go. That's a great way to just move from position to position. Many times you need to know licks. I like to call them connector licks, where you can connect different positions of the minor pentatonic scale. That's an easy one to do. Sounds great over blues. Now we're going to go back. So it would be a connector backwards from 2nd to 1st. Slide backwards to 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. So that would be lick 3, utilizing the minor pentatonic. So that is it for lick 3. Okay, lick 4 sounds like this. Okay, for lick number 4, we're still on our 1 chord, our G chord. And now we're going to go to the major pentatonic scale. Great little position right here. So taking the 5th fret on the D string, that's our root G, and then 7th fret, and just sliding in there. If you want to refer back to Blues Guitar Method 2, I like to refer to this type of pattern as the My Girl riff. You know, got. So if you're not familiar with that concept that I talk about, please review Blues Guitar Method 2. It's just a great major pentatonic pattern to use. So 5, hit 7, slide into it. Vibrato on that 7th fret. Now 9, 7. Now we'll do this kind of Jimi Hendrix chord embellishing type thing. Sounds great. So what we're doing is just taking the 7th fret here on the G string with the 1st finger and the 8th fret with the B string. So you got these 2 notes. Those are 2 notes from a G chord. You have our 5th interval and our root, our G. Now I'm just going to hammer on twice. Classic Jimi Hendrix type move. You have this. And that's just hammering onto our 6th interval. All this located in the major pentatonic scale. If you were to drop this down, you'd have this bar 3rd fret, hammer on to 5th fret on the B string with your 3rd finger. Just another way to play it. Talk about this in the chord embellishments course. It's a great way to add some kind of major sound with using these chord embellishing moves over a slow blues. And just give it some vibrato with those two notes, your G chord, your fifth interval, and your root there. I really like playing that lick. You can also add a rake to that. Okay, so that is it for lick 4. Okay, well that does it for this free lesson. As I mentioned previously, if you would like to gain access to the full lesson, check out the All Access Pass. When you do become an All Access Pass subscriber, you'll also gain access to all of the courses and lessons on the site that will teach you the concepts and techniques required to play improvisational blues and slide guitar. Thanks for watching. All right, I'll see you next time.